Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for the Expanse Season 3, Episode 4. So, last episode, we had Aaron Wright being a piece of shit and pushing the Secretary General to the point of, you know, chiming in on his legacy and stuff after we had a nice talk with the girl's name. Was it Anne? That I never remember? And I was close. So she did a good job talking him off a ledge, but then Aaron Wright just talked him right back on it. They fired the missiles because of his hesitation. One of them didn't go off fully, and so one of the Martian missiles went off and hit the Earth and took out. I think that the death toll kept going up, but I think it was roughly getting close to 2 million. So that's what they said the population was, I believe. But yeah, that's crazy. We had a lot of just stuff going on the ship talking about like what we should do next, where we should go next, and people having differing opinions and all that. Uh, and we saw a bit from Mao wanting to stop the project that he's been working on. He's like, we haven't gotten anywhere. This is getting out of our hands, and we just need to stop. And it seems like he pulled the plug and walked out. So I wonder what Strickland, I believe his name was, is going to do now, because he seemed passionate about continuing the project. Will he continue it behind Mao's back? Will he listen to him? What's going to happen with all that? And especially with our crew, I believe they're still on their way to Io, which is where all this stuff is happening. So anyway, a lot going on. I'm excited to see what happens. Let's start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. You guys probably didn't notice, but I believe last week's episode there was a bit of a desync between my lips and the audio coming through. It was one of the small things that I forgot to change when I fixed when I re-downloaded my Windows. Ooh, it's loud. Um, but yeah, so it was one of those things I just completely forgot about. It was something I changed that setting ages ago, uh, in order to get everything synced up, but the lips should be synced up now. I hope. At least as of how I tested it, it seemed as synced as I could get them. So I like how I was watching my own replay, like as if I'd be able to tell there, just through my talking and the replay. But of course, it's going to line up in that sense. Oh boy, that is a lot of ships. A Belter salvage fleet. Okay. This is the So they're going to recover the Nauvoo or whatever, right? Yep. Cool. So I'll give it a tow. Is that what they're gonna do? God, it's the Nauvoo is so big. Look at that. They brought the little like steering drones. That's cool. Can see a little bit of the seams of the CG there, but it's still really, really neat. And it still looks really good, regardless. Strapping, baby. Oh, they're just pulling themselves in. Alright. That was cool seeing it light up. Damn, look at that. Hell yeah. That's awesome. You can see all the ones that aren't on because of the way they're propelling. I mean, obviously it makes sense, but it's just really neat to see that. Aiming it in the right direction. Can they turn its thrust on again to get it back easier? Oh, well, this is scary. Be some shit if there was, like, something on here. Somehow. Hmm. Alright. It's cool. I love their little EVA gear. I don't know if that's the right term for it, but it's called EVAing on Star Citizen. That's how I'm used to it. That was badass. What is this? Person in space. Is that like battlefield debris? Damn. En route to Io. Just his boots are still like mounted to that part of the floor, probably his mag boots. That's fucked. No. Aimless, of course. It is. It does suck though for Alex. Whoa. It's a cool outfit. Hmm. Interesting. How are they gonna give him a push, I wonder? The critter Chinama? That was close. Hmm. That makes sense. What? Hmm. Alright. Just found one of their thrusters, gonna try to yoink the fuel out of it. I like these panning. That was a cool shot. Probably not so cool for the people who took that shot that... Damn, that's cool. Like, hit the water tank and the water, like, came out and then froze or something? Is that what it was? They were talking about water tank. Hmm. To be fair, I think Alex is just trying to get away. To not have to, like, think about this anymore. And then she's like, no, you stay here and think about it. I'll go. Or maybe they're gonna do it together. Oh, Amos has his name written on the side of his box. That's cute. Nice. So what's gonna go wrong? What? Feeling. He said stop moving! Oh no. Someone's alive. Hounding for help. Damn, what the fuck? They must have a suit on, because there's no life support, right? Hmm. Yep. That's a good point, Alex. Damn, he just had enough air in here. I guess the room was sealed. Well, I got some news for you, buddy. They might not have, but this isn't Mars. I almost feel like I might have seen that actor somewhere. The one that was there on that ship. Damn, 1.9 million and rising. Frickin' Aaron Wright! Go find something else to do with your life. No. Not from a lot of what we've seen of the higher-ups. Smug little shit. Hmm. Play that card. Does he go off book? It showed her reading along. Why else show her follow along and show, like... Hmm. Convenient. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Look at that fucking little asshole! The way he, like, looks over at her. Oh. Fucking Aaron Wright. Fuck. Well, great. Oh. They're doing a good job building it up, and I pray they crack that data drive and get his confession and just fuck him up. Please. Is that ship still suspended up there, or is that just like a paused report? We haven't gone back there. Jesus. Mav's just like, I had this fucker working for me. No, he's gonna be pouting. Uh oh. Ooh. So he's alive. Attempting to reassess. Interesting. Like a computer. Oh my god. What? Cool. Well, we're gonna take this piece and leave. Bye. Oh, a few of them lived. Okay. About that. Hmm. Scary. Oh, damn, so saved him. Oh, well, they know who he is. Yep. Okay. Oh, okay, so they're getting this feed. Oh, it's gonna suck so much. the look on her face when she took that first bite. It's like, the fuck am I eating? Is that gonna be the push? Rest in peace. Damn. That was some cold shit, Brax. Even Amos, like, took a second. Yeah. I get both sides. Well, we can throw you out the airlock and you can see how you fare. Hmm. Shit. Well. Oh, Alex, come on, man. Trying to, like, find people he can relate to. Jesus, that guy's going deep. Fuck. Well... Hmm. Yup. Hmm. Yeah. Aaron Wright will, like, intercept it, probably. Alright, James. I mean... It had a little tidbit at the end, kind of a... I mean, it was kind of an offhanded compliment, I feel like. Shit. Getting into that. Well... Mm, hmm. Yep, just a little bit. Jeez. Oh shit. Oh, thank God. Oh, James, let's go. Shit. Come on. Ah, fuck. Come on, James. Fuck. Nighty night. Glad we saved your life. I don't know if he's just asleep or not, but... Hmm. I think he's still alive, okay. She just walks in like a badass. Oh, they don't see it yet. Hmm. Freaking Amos is gonna come in and shoot her in the head. Oh. He brought him up. I love you, Amos. He's just like, I wanted to have fun too. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Hmm. Damn. Well, I still got what I wanted. Oh well. Oh. Are they just are they just sticking them back on that ship with enough supplies to in that thruster working, and they're just gonna like launch them? See ya. Oh shit. Hmm. Interesting. Yes. Mm. What is it? Oh, yeah. Oh, they got it. Uh, is she gonna get a message? Did they send it out already? You turn yours down. Somebody yell some more. I like that line. Mm. And then message comes, and she's got work to do. Oh. Just as many ways I can say I'm coming home to only end this call to get one more call come through, right? Yep. Here it is. Of course. Timing, people. Perfect. I trust you will know what to do with this. Mm-hmm. Damn. Alright. See you guys. She's just working out. mm. Be some shit if Naomi like rigged it to blow or something. She's been kind of doing her own thing. No, I don't think she'd do that. mm. I like the shot through the stairs. It's simple, but hmm, interesting. She like didn't. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of saved her from that situation too, right? I don't know if that's what she's talking about, or letting those Marines live. Oh shit! Just right for the shins. Freaking kids. Sees a lot of his daughter in her. Hmm. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. Now I was gonna see that Strickland's still doing shit. Hmm. He's just gonna break that door open. Found my secret room. Oh no, we were so close. Oh, okay, he's still alive. Whoa. Yeah. Oh, he came back a little bit. Ooh. That doesn't look good. Oh, he killed someone. What the fuck? God damn it. Frickin' Mousie's this shit. Son of a bitch. Fucking A. God damn it! I can't believe in anyone in this show! That is it for episode 4. Ugh! Last episode, I just talked about how, oh, maybe Mao's gonna start doing the right thing, and I talked about, like, what it would take to redeem him for me, and stuff like that, and straight up I was like, or it's gonna go the route of Aaron Wright again, where, like, I think he's starting to do good, and then just, like, 180s. And he freaking 180s, man. Come on. Holy shit, that ending, though. Straight up just killed the nurse. I'm guessing that was the nurse that she said she saw go in there, right? And just like took it apart piece by piece. And that's like seems to be what the proto-molecule is doing, right? Like it took apart that spaceship piece by piece. It seems to be just taking things and like analyzing its structure or whatever, but it speaks like a AI, you know, like data, like you know, bandwidth, distance, irrelevant, you know, like, it's just really, really interesting. And they said it's communicating with the main, like, with what's going on Venus. So if they can somehow form a conversation, I mean, it's interesting, but it does suck where I thought, like, Mao is maybe starting to do good. He saw a bit of his daughter in there. He's stopping the project, and then it's like, nope, you're right to continue. Let's keep going, you know? It's like, shit. Oh, man. Okay. But anyway, let's jump to the beginning of the episode and start talking a little bit more towards that stuff. Um we had just basically some more crew stuff going on, but then we quickly found a debris field to grab more fuel, and by doing so, they found the survivors. So that was all interesting that those people live. Now, I understand they're soldiers. They want to do their duty. They just lost a lot of people. They're grieving in a way. They're, confused. But man, if I was, like, rescued by people when I was nearly out of oxygen by just... And then I found out, even if I found out that they weren't my people, but they took the time to save my life and not just scavenged all my shit, that would tell me something about them that, because if they were like how Amos was when we first met him, I think Amos is doing better now, so I don't want to say Amos now, but Amos, when we first met him, would have walked right past those people, grabbed all the fuel, and left, right? Wouldn't have saved them. But the fact that these people, they're not even your people, and they took the time to save your ass, and they said you'll be able to rest up here, you'll get medical attention, you'll get food, but you're going to be confined to your quarters. And it's like, man, I don't know. In every show, they're like, oh, so I'm a prisoner? Like, they get all privileged. And it's like, I don't know. Like, I feel like if I was in that situation, I would be fucking grateful. I'd be like, yeah, all right, I get it. You don't know me, right? Shit's going down in the world. I'll do my time, and then whenever you can drop me off somewhere hospitable or something, the next, like, Belter station or something, just, like, leave me there, I don't know. It's, it's just one of those things that they do in TV show to stir up drama and all that, and I kind of understand their outlook with a war, and they want to get back to the fight, they don't want to ditch their people. I get all of those sentiments, but, like, what do you expect these guys to do? You want, like, you gotta look at things from other people's perspectives sometimes, too. You want to just stroll up to you want these people who are outcasts and wanted and everything to just stroll up to Martians and, like, hand themselves in? You think that's gonna work? You think they're gonna do that? Like, why even try to offer it, I don't know. It's just... It feels like people don't think about some of these things sometimes, and the way things affect other people. They're only capable of thinking about what they want and getting what they want immediately. So, but anyway. And then we cut over to have the speech, which went well at first, and then by the Secretary General, and then went right into him saying we need to unite, be one people, but fuck Mars, fuck them, and we're gonna just wipe them out, seemingly. So, yeah, that sucks, and Anna's response to that, and then Aaron Wright just being, like, smug about it the whole time, like, you should get in the front row for this. Like, what a fucking asshole. He knew what was coming. God damn it. But we have the message, and we're sending it several ways, We're like, okay, we're gonna send it to Anna, but then as a backup, we're also gonna send it with these Martians. Maybe they can do some damage with it. Who knows what they'll do with it if they actually succeed in getting it to Southers. I don't know, but yeah, I'm really curious to see. And I wonder if Wynn is still on that ship. What will Wynn think of that confession, too? Of, like, him working with Mao? Because I don't think Wynn is for working with Mao. I could be wrong. We don't know much about Wynn at all. But it seems like Wynn was doubting when he was told before that, like, Aaron Wright's, not doing good things, And they're like, yeah, right, Like, it seems like he didn't believe it. It didn't seem like it was like yeah, I know, I'm in on it. So if Wynn is there when that message goes through, it'd be interesting to see what he thinks of it. But he might have already been gone by then, so we'll have to see. But oh man, I'm a little confused by. I mean, I talked about it a little bit during the reaction, but a little bit confused by Naomi. And she was, like, adamantly against sending the message and him getting involved again and everything, which, I mean, I think she's looking at it from his perspective, right? Because he didn't want to get involved, so she's trying to, like, prevent the peer pressure. It's like if you see someone that is trying to quit smoking or something, and then you see someone else trying to push them to smoke, and you're like, but you were doing so good, you don't want to do this. I think that's kind of like what she was doing there, right? Um, but then after everything went down and they let those Martians go, she said like you can't help but to help people, can you? And then said like thank you. I don't know if that's in regards to helping her because he kind of came in first with the gun and all that to help her, or if she's happy that they let the Martians live because she's always been an advocate of trying to help as many lives as possible, right? Even though most of the time that was Belter's lives, but I think she genuinely wants people to live and not hurt people. So, but anyway, yeah, I wasn't sure what interpretation to take that in because it was just interesting with having her be against it and then have her at the end being like, "Oh, thank you," you know. So it was interesting, but it might be something where she was trying to honor his decisions in the way that he wanted to lead this group, but and that's why she kind of took his side and was like, "Hey, you don't want to do this, right? This isn't what you stand for." And then when he finally did kind of cave in a bit, she said thank you because she originally like she didn't want to try to talk him out of things, but you know, I guess what I'm trying to I don't know how to put this into words. Essentially, she was being supportive of his decisions but she really did want to go the other way with it, right? She wanted to get more involved with the war, but she was trying to honor his decisions and didn't want to push him into it. And now that he is getting back into that sort of thing, she's kind of just being like, okay, now I can like thank him now and acknowledge it and everything. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but maybe it's simply her just saying thank you for helping me when I was held hostage, you know? So, anyway. But yeah, man, Strickland continuing his project and all that shit is just wild. I really liked a lot of the shots. We had the very, very, very beginning that I actually forgot all about, which was the crew going and getting Naboo. That was some really cool shots of all the ships coming in, all those drones going out. I like the drones on the ship and seeing the certain ones, thrusting while the other ones were off in order to turn it and all that. And they boarded that, and I'm guessing they're gonna be able to use its thrusters or whatnot. I wonder if it can like steer and all that. But seems like they're gonna be getting that back, so we'll see how that all turns out as we go forward. But poor Alex just trying to like find his place, they're already picking through the dead. I actually really liked that. That's actually one moment that I really, really liked was Draper showing up and being like, "What are you guys doing?" Because they're like salvaging through a Martian ship, and salvaging through their dead and picking little pieces off. I can understand why she got mad at first, but I really like was it Alex that said it? It was either Alex or Naomi, I think, who said, well, if we didn't do this, we wouldn't have found these survivors. So, like, that's like a big... I mean, really, you can't argue with that, right? Like, they're right. Like, if we didn't do this, those people would have just been dead. So, anyway, and then they took the time to save them. And I like how Draper even realized that, too. Where she was like, they're not just taking the fuel and leaving those people. They're taking them in. They're healing them. They're giving them food and all that. I think she's seeing, and I like that moment too, where they talked to the guy and she said she's trying to find the real bad guy, right? Like, I really like her story arc because, like, the very first thing we see from her is just how much she hates Earth and wants to go to war with Earth, right? And now here she is. She sided with Earth for a minute, then she took off. Now she's with this group of misfits, and she's just like, I just need to figure out what the fuck is going on and who I need to punch in the face. And then she's working out here in this episode, so that way she can punch him in the face. But I love how even, like, the regular soldiers, like, those guys, they, like, recognized her drip, and they were just like, even though she has the gun pointed at her, she could just pull the trigger, and I feel like Draper would blast away unless that suit she's wearing is bulletproof, but her face isn't. And the guy is like, yeah, she can take that weapon from you and shove it up your ass and, and like make you eat it or whatever he said. Like, that was just so funny how immediately like scared he was. I mean, he was already scared of the situation, but just the acknowledgement he gave Draper of just being like, yeah, she's a badass, don't fuck with her. So, anyway. I loved Amos this episode. Like, I mean, we had him in that ship, and he even took a moment when there was that dead guy, and Prax just walked up and threw it on the floor, which is really interesting for Prax's character because he was the one that cherishing life and all these different things. So, certainly an interesting moment for sure. But and for Amos to kind of pause and take a minute was certainly interesting. And but then when he got back on the ship and he's like, "Aw, I missed it," or "Did I miss it?" Like, that was just such a good line delivery and such a fun moment. I've really grown to love Amos, and Wes Chatton does a good job with that role. So, oh man. All right. Yeah, I don't know if I do recognize the guy or not. Uh so he's known for a bunch of things, most known for a bunch of things that I don't know. So, I don't think so. I mean, he might have been in something briefly that I've seen, but I feel like I've heard the name Kelly McCormick before. But once again, I haven't seen any of the stuff that she's in either. Anyway. But yeah, I think that's really all I have to talk about for this one. It was a very good episode. I'm very excited to see what Anna does with that tape, if the Martians get theirs to where they're trying to get with it, and we had so much of this episode with him just being smug as shit. I'm excited just to see Aaron Wright fall. So, thank you guys. That's it for me. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more. If you're watching on YouTube, this was a Patreon show, meaning that you can catch the rest of this entire show all the way to the end of Season 6 on my Patreon right now. Links in the description below should be popping up on the screen, and I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.